Also, Africa holds 30% of the world's mineral reserves, including 70% of global cobalt, 50% of manganese, and 90% of the world's platinum. So this is critical. If you're talking about EVs and various forms of technology, renewable energy, you need these things. So Africa has all this, right? By 2030, Africa's middle class is projected to reach over 1 billion people with increasing income and consumption patterns. Also, over 60% of Africans will live in cities by the year 2050. So the cities like Lagos, Nairobi, and Accra are going to become major economic engines. So let me ask you this. Given that I explained to you that African American people have a higher annual spending power than every single country in Africa, and that if you add up the top 7 countries in Africa and their GDPs, it would take that many countries to just make up the spending power of African Americans. Do you agree with me that African American people are an economic powerhouse? Do you agree with me that that where we go, where we invest, is going to be powerful? Give me a yes if you agree on that. Give me a yes if you agree that they need us. We know white folks need us and white folks want us, but white folks don't do right by us. But maybe African countries will do better. Do you agree that we are an economic powerhouse? I hope that you understand that. Please stop saying African American people are poor. That is simply not true. The data does not support that. Give me a yes if you agree with that statement. Now, let's play matchmaker. Do you agree, based on the fact that Africa is going to have the fastest growing population on the earth? They're going to have 40% of the world's youth by the year 2030. That tech innovation is exploding. That they're going to open the largest free trade zone on earth. That they have 90% of the platinum, 30% of the world's mineral reserves, 70% of the cobalt, 50% of the manganese. Do you agree? When I tell you, do you believe me? When I tell you that Africa is going to be an economic beast in the next century. Do you agree with that? Is this assessment accurate to you? Well, then you got a beast in the right hand, a beast in the left hand. So beast needs to connect to beast so you can make a beastly baby. See, what you don't understand is that if we adopt the right mindset when it comes to our economics, if we really train the hell out of our babies and educate our kids and build our businesses and form those family investment clubs, get our kids invested early, teach them how to start businesses, teach them how to think strategically, teach them how to form organizations, teach them how to build institutions. If we do that in this generation, you don't understand what's happening here. This will be a power play that is going to rock the entire earth. This is going to put us in our natural position at the top of the throne. We will be the kings. The next thing we're going to need at that point is a military, because the power is going to be so vast and overwhelming that somebody is definitely going to come and try to take your stuff. So what I'm saying to you is this. Look, I'm not trying to tell anybody how they should feel about the politics of it all. I know that there's the debates about Pan-Africanism and what it means to be an African American and everything else. And I think all that can be respected. But to me, this is a golden multi-trillion, not billion, multi-trillion dollar opportunity. But we got to start carving out the pathways. We have to start building the trade routes. We have to start forming the relationships. So what does that mean? Here's some basic things. We got people like Dr. Ken Harris from the National Business League. Dr. Ken Harris is partnering with us for the All Black National Convention, which is in Atlanta, August 21st to the 23rd. And Dr. Harris does trade delegations to Africa. They take Black business owners to Africa so they can meet the right people and do business with each other. I met another brother named Dr. Isaac Adah. Dr. Adah is also African American and he's Ghanaian and he's a professor at Vanderbilt. He too is bringing groups of African American people to Africa, introducing them to the higher ups in the government so they can form trade relationships.